Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso with Integral here, sharing another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're going to talk about Facebook. Everyone seems to be running away from Facebook because of all of the stuff that's gone down. Well, it turns out a research company released a bunch of data, Facebook profile information, and it may have had an effect on the 2016 election. But the challenge is that a lot of personal data was released to the public, and now people are upset with Facebook. I can go into the details later on, but on this tip here, I want to focus a little bit more on how you can keep your Facebook data safe. In previous videos, I've featured tips on keeping your Facebook profile safe, but I don't think many of you listened. So we're going to go through it again so that you can make sure that you can use Facebook. You don't have to delete your account, and you can make sure that all of the information that you share on Facebook doesn't go to private companies, and that it only stays with you and those that you choose to stay friends with. We're going to switch screens here and talk a little bit about the breach. Now, keep in mind that this was not a data breach with Facebook, but Facebook recently had to admit that they copied or collecting the following data. So they keep a tab on the things that you do when you use Facebook, the information you provide to Facebook, the information other people submit to you, including info, photos, messages sent to you, your networks, your connections, information about payments made through Facebook, device information about the gadgets you use to access Facebook, location information uncovered through your device, meaning your computer, your smartphone, information from websites and apps that use Facebook services. We'll get into that in a little bit. Information from third-party partners like advertisers, and finally information for Facebook-owned companies like WhatsApp and Instagram. I bet you a lot of you didn't realize that Facebook owned Instagram, but they do. That's why you have that nifty interaction where you can store or save from Instagram to Facebook. You didn't think these two companies were getting along, did you? Well, I hope not, because you can definitely share that Instagram information on Facebook. So let's take a look at a Facebook account, yours truly, and let's see some of the stuff that you can do with your online account. Now, with Facebook, obviously you've got your timeline and your profile. So we're on the main page for Facebook right now, and you've got my timeline about friends, which looks like I fired some people the other day, but I'm almost to the max, photos and more. One of the things that we want to focus on is settings within Facebook, and we're going to do that in just a second. So what you want to do, like let's say you want to hide a post on Facebook. It's pretty simple. All you would have to do is to click on your timeline, and there's two ways to view your timeline. You can do it in grid view, which mine is currently set at, or you can do what most people look at is the list view. So if we scroll through a post, we can, and I'll answer this question later, but we can click on an actual post and you can hide it from your timeline, or you can actually delete your post. That's a great way if you want to hide specific stuff that people see on your Facebook profile. What you want to do if you want to change your privacy settings, you would go into the menu up here at the top, or to go into settings, and let's go to settings. And woohoo, someone's liking my video currently on Facebook. Once you're under settings, you want to go to apps. So once you're under apps, there's two different sections that you can go to in order to make changes. Right now, we want to go to the apps, web, sites, and plugins and hit edit. So this is part of the information that was being collected. the platform being called API. So anyway, going back now, the API platform is on. Now, if you do this, it pretty much blocks any interaction with Facebook and any website out there. As you can see, I haven't disabled the platform because there's quite a bit of stuff that will shut off on Facebook. So, for example, if you turn off the API platform, then it doesn't allow you to do a lot of things. You can't log into websites or applications using Facebook, and I know a lot of you probably do that. You won't be able to log into mobile games or other sites that that utilize Facebook. So if you play Facebook games, you definitely won't be able to utilize that feature. Friends won't be able to interact and share with you using apps and websites, instant personalization, etc., etc. So if you want all of this privacy turned off where that information was going through Facebook's API, this is where you disable it. So if you disable it, it's going to disable a lot of features on Facebook. But if you want to keep your account completely private, this is the button that you want to click on. So let's go ahead and hit cancel and go to the next section. So if you don't want to disable Facebook or shut down Facebook's API platform, you can go to apps others use and click on edit. Once you're on that, it allows people to see specific information on your account. So by default, a lot of these items are checked. Now you can fill out this personal information for your friends to see, but if you just have random strangers looking at your account and all of these options are checked, then they'll be able to see everything there is about you on your Facebook account. As you can see, you can uncheck all of these options and still use the features to be able to log into specific Facebook accounts. So that's up to you. You can check these, or you can uncheck them, and then you can still utilize Facebook with only your friends being able to see what you're doing as opposed to outside parties. Some of the other things that you might want to look into while you're looking into your Facebook settings is under the privacy tab. So one of the things that people really neglect is the privacy tab. So while you're under the privacy tab, you can definitely go in and change who can view your Facebook profile. So if you click on edit, you can change it from public, which I like everyone seeing what I do, so I don't mind if people on or off Facebook see what I do. You can tell it that you only want your friends to see your activity on Facebook. So that way, if someone's Googling you and they can see what's going on your Facebook, you can definitely just say, well, I want my friends to see it. You can also say, I only want my specific friends to see certain stuff. So you can block people from seeing what's going on your Facebook account. And then, believe it or not, you can just be kind of vain and say, I only want to see what's going on Facebook. So you definitely can turn that feature off. Something else you might want to check too, who can send you friend requests, only friends of friends. You can see who can see your friends list, only me. Now, one of the challenges with your friends list is that with hackers, if you allow the public or even friends to see your friends list, then hackers can spoof your Facebook account, and then they can look at your friends, because if it's public, then everyone will be able to see it. And that's how a lot of accounts are compromised, because people just take advantage of the friends list. Other things you might want to change too, people can look you up by email address. You can obviously change this to everyone to only friends. We'll do that. And then who can look you up by the phone number, you can change that to only friends. And then finally, do you want search engines outside of Facebook to link to your profile? I don't mind, because I'm a public person. But if you don't want that to be seen, then you definitely want to uncheck the allow search engines outside of Facebook to link your profile. So hopefully that gives you an idea of what sorts of things you need to do in order to keep your Facebook account private. You don't have to sign out of Facebook or get out of it, because believe it or not, You're the one that agreed to the terms of service saying that Facebook could share that data. But most companies have the option for you to opt out of their data collection program. So keep that in mind whenever you sign up for the next social media app. Keep it. Companies out there want to share your data, but it definitely doesn't mean that you have to. So hopefully this tip will give you an idea about what you need to do to shut down your Facebook privacy settings. If you got questions, leave them in the comment section below. Be more than happy to answer them for you. And be sure, if you have specific videos you want me to cover, leave them in the comment section below as well. And speaking of videos, I love saying this, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tons of videos there to help you get more from the technology that you use and to keep you up with the latest cybersecurity alerts. Same thing with all the social media stuff, so be sure to follow Integral or myself, Burton Kelso, on social media so that you can stay abreast of what's going on in this crazy tech world. So folks, as always, if you take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile, and thanks for watching.